Hey traders, how you doing? This is Rick with Hit and Run Candlesticks. Hey, today's date is Thursday, September 4th, 2025. I want to welcome everybody and say thank you for watching our video, and also remind you that each day, Monday through Friday at 7:30 a.m. Eastern, you can catch us live. It's free. Catch us live. You can log in through YouTube or Facebook or X, I believe. Love to have you there. Ask your questions. Let's look at charts together and try to find that next big one, okay? All right. Hey, let's look at the closing bell here. It is 3:15 East Coast time, so we're getting close to the end of the day. And I'll get this video done for you. Looks like we're coming back up. I was a little hesitant earlier today. I know that we, popped up 2 days ago, and then yesterday we had a gap up. But we were hovering around the 8 EMA right in here this morning, and I was, let's be a little careful. Let's wait and see what the market does. And hey, well, I think the market is telling a story here, looking pretty good. I've been asked a couple times in the trading room, are we looking at the market being more bullish or more bearish overall? And quite honestly, I think we go up higher. I think we move up higher, and we'll we could go up to $800. I don't mean to be, that may be a little crazy. It's crazy until we hit that, right? But I do think we go higher. Okay, so let's shoot for 654 up here. I think that is a good spot for right now. But we need to get through. We need to get through this we'll call it 650 area. We need to do that. On the bigger picture, take a look at the 2-day chart. What a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful chart here. And I think just looking at that 2-day chart, if we just took the top of this big candle here and drew a line across, right there, anything above that, I think we're doing great. So nice job, the SPY, doing a great job on this. Take a look at the 3-day chart, move out a little longer. Let me go back to the 2-day for a second. Morningstar signal. 3-day chart, we're putting in a Fig Newton candle pattern. And that candle pattern is when you have a bullish day, not so bullish, and a bullish day. And we love that pattern trading here. 4-day chart, you've got another one. And here's the weekly chart. We're putting in a bullish engulf here. Not just a bullish engulf, but we're going from a low to a high, and then we ran down to a low, and now we're putting a bullish engulf in. So what I would be looking for next is, that move up from that low. And so far, that's what we're doing. We're moving up here. All right, now let's take this over here to the daily. There we go. And if we take a look at the chart, you can see that so far, we've got a low to a high, to a higher low, to a higher high, and then we made a, not a higher low, but a double bottom, well, maybe a higher low, double bottom. And now, here we are making that next run up for a new high. Now, as we move up here, we might see a little consolidation. That would actually be good, and that might take us right on up to that 654 and possibly higher up here. 660 is a good target, too. I've kind of, some other charts I've looked at, and 660 might be in the cards here, okay? So, nice job with the SPY. I think we're doing pretty good. If we look at RSP, well, it's not really coming up very much, is it? Take a look at the Qs. The Qs are driving us, are helping us drive up, and that's one reason the SPY is moving up so much and RSP is not, because there's so much tech in SPY, and you can see the SPY moving up here. Now, we are coming up against that downtrend line, so we want to watch for a little bit of a rest, and that would be okay. That would be okay if, as long as low, high, not much of a rest. We could even come back maybe a little bit more and then break out. That may happen in the Qs, but overall, I'm still looking at the market moving higher here, okay? So that's looking pretty good. For those of you that follow this chart that we put up, T2123 down here at the bottom right. Here, let me make that a little larger for you. I've got some charts we're going to be looking at, such as GE, MS, WLK, Perch, SHOP, PFGC here in just a second, okay? So to our T2123, that's giving us a bullish sign. Even when we were having some pullback here, this is 60-minute, by the way, it's all I watch on it. Even when we're having a pullback here, it remained to the bullish side, just simple. A bullish pullback is what it is. And now we're moving up, and you can see we're putting a pop out of the box, popping out right now. And VXX is moving down. So that's all a sign that the bulls are working and the market is working right now. So again, with the SPY, watch for a little rest maybe in here, especially tomorrow being Friday, and then we'll look to move up a little more. There are some numbers out tomorrow that might be a little bit, could make the market hiccup a little bit. So we'll have to watch that. Okay. All right. Let's take a look at some of these charts right here. And again, I want to remind everybody, if you'd like to join us live, I know 7:30 Eastern, I know that's early for West Coast, but if you are up, if you want to dig in and watch us post some charts and some ideas, please join us. You can get there through YouTube, Facebook, or X when we go live, okay? 7:30 a.m. Eastern. All right, let's take a look at GE. I'm going to look at that one first because this is one that I'm in right now. And I lived through all this pullback. I had bought GE and I kept it through this pullback. I kept it in my longer term account because I just didn't see this actually falling apart. Well, it's finally coming up and looking pretty good now. And here we are right at this breakout stage of 281.20. Right now I'm looking for this to move up to the 290 area, and then we'll reevaluate from that level. So 290 right in there. Man, we are so close to 300, aren't we? Let's keep that in the back of our minds. Let's do that, okay? We'll keep that in the back of our minds. So another one that MS, that's looking awfully good here. MS is in that breakout mode right now. If we come over here, this is the important line, I think. I don't think that's the important line up here. This is. Here we've broken back out. MS, to me, is moving up. We've got a nice trend. We just finished our, just a little while ago, we finished our member e-learning that we have. I think it's every other Thursday. And I talked about the pockets, the bullish pockets, using the trendicator here. And while it's green, see, that's a bullish pocket. If you look at MS here, as long as it stays green, we're in that bullish pocket, just like that, okay? You're in that bullish pocket. So now what we want to do from there is watch the price action for our setups that we're looking for. And if you look at MS, that is in one of our setups right now. 3-8 trap here, or 3-8 trap breakout is what we might be looking at there. So MS looking pretty sharp. Another one is Perch. I know some folks in the trading room are looking at this, and you can see that Perch broke out, let's see, today, what is today? Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday. Broke out Tuesday, and now it's just sliding sideways a little bit. So I think what I want to do is put I'm going to switch to my 3-bar chart. And I'm actually going to go down to right here. There we go. So right now my stop on Perch, I'm not in it, but would be about that 1750 area. And then we'll look at Perch heading up near that $20 mark up here. But that's Perch is looking awfully, awfully good. If anyone buys it, please let me know how you do on it. I would greatly appreciate that, okay? Shop. Take a look at Shop here. Shop. There we go. Shop is one that I've got my eyes on to buy. And That one, big gap up, and then I have a scan, and I scan for, I call it the trap and or the gap and trap, but we probably should just call it a gap and setup. And around the T line, around the trendicator, that's what we're looking for, usually in that 3/8 trap, but a gap and setup. So here we gap up, and now we're setting up in this shop here. So I'm looking at maybe considering buying some shop. And then the first big target would be up there about 156.70, 8% away is what I'd like to see in this little trend here over the next, I'll say half a dozen, maybe a dozen days on this. Let's see, what else do we have? SCHW. That's another one I'm looking at that I think might have some upside potential. Now, it clearly has some places here that it needs to get above. There's no doubt about that. That area also offers an excellent target area. So here we've bounced off the 50-period moving average. This would be considered sort of a sloppy, choppy area. And it looks like here we're about to break out of that, or we are breaking out of that right now. And if we continue to move up into this area, our dot is just going to get green, 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 green on the way up. And then we'll be looking for that breakout up here to that $100 mark, maybe even a little bit over that $100 mark, okay? Let's see. Let's call that a video. Again, I want to thank you very much for watching this video. And it looks like the bulls are certainly getting the last laugh here out of the bears, aren't they? All righty. Thank you, everybody. Hope to see you in the trading room, and hope to see you tomorrow morning at 7:30 Eastern Time for our live charts and targets, okay? Have a great evening. Take care.